Happy Fitness Friday, everybody. This is Janet Randall, and I want to share with you one of my favorite interval workouts. I call it the 60, 45, 30. Here's the board. Let me tell you how the format works, and then to show you the exercises. Okay, let me skip back so you can see. All right, so 3 different rounds, 3 exercises each round with a little core or abdominal break in between. So here's how it works. Round 1, these first 3 exercises. You complete each exercise for 60 seconds, giving yourself 15, maybe 20 seconds of transition between the 3 exercises. All right, once you've completed all 3 for 60 seconds, you come back to the top. You go through those 3 exercises again, this time 45-second intervals. Again, not too long of a break in between. I mean, you want to catch your breath, get a sip of water, and then get right to it. After you've completed all 3 exercises for 45 seconds, then you guessed it, right back at the top, all 3 exercises again for 30 seconds, okay? Then you have a little bit of a longer break. Catch your breath, give yourself a minute or so. You'll go right into your core round, your core exercises. 30 to 60 second plank hold, 30 seconds penguin crunches, 30 seconds reverse crunches. Okay, that's it. If you want to repeat that, do that 2 times through for your core, go for it. Okay, once you've done your core break, you're going to move on down to round 2. Same format, 60, 45, 30, new exercises. Complete all 3 for all 3 timed intervals. Then you come back and do your core break. Same exercises that you did up here, you're going to do those core exercises here. All right, then you have one last final round, 60, 45, 30. 3 exercises, complete all 3 for the timed intervals. You have to listen to your body as far as the breaks go. You don't want too long of a rest in between each exercise, but you also need to be realistic, okay? Catch your breath, get a quick sip, and then get right into your work, okay? Not a lot of breaks. Too much breaks, you lose the effectiveness of this workout. All right, so I've shown you the board for quite a while. Hopefully you've written it down, taken the time. Hopefully you can see there's not too bad of a glare. Let me go through the exercises, show you what they look like, and show you some progressions and modifications. So your first exercise is a squat press. You're going to grab your hand weights if you have them. If you don't have your hand weights, that's okay. You can do this without weights. Weights at your shoulder if you're holding them. Shoulder blades roll back, abs engaged, nice and tall. You're going to sit back in that squat, pushing those hips down and back. Press that weight up at the top. Squat, press, squat, press. Turn right here, show you from this side. So weights at your side. Again, we're not like this. Standing tall, sit your hips way down and back, weight in the heels, press it up. Squat, press. If you need to, you do have the option of just holding one weight right here like this, squat, press, depending on how heavy your weights are. So that's that first exercise. Now you have to recognize with all 3 of these rounds, all of these exercises, that first 60-second interval is kind of long. So pace yourself. You don't have to rush and complete 60 exercises within that time. We want to think about good form, where is our posture, is our abs engaged, all of those things, making sure we have quality versus pushing and getting sloppy. Okay, exercise 1, squat press. Moving on, second exercise, plank rows. Okay, so holding your weights under your hands in that push-up plank position, so shoulders over those hands, belly button pulled in nice and tight. You're going to pull that weight up to your side. Right here, alternating, right, left. I like to open my feet apart on this one to give myself a nice strong base. Pulling that weight up again. It's really easy to kind of rock the hips and then pull. And rock the hips and then pull. You want to eliminate the wiggle. Hold it in tight. Okay, you do have the option to come to your knees on this one. Just make sure that you lift those heels so the hips stay forward, straight line from head to knee. Pulling those weights up. Okay. If you need to take the plank out, that's quite all right. I'm going to show you, another one of my favorite row exercises. I call it the bat wing row. Knees are soft, hips are hinged. If you need to, make it a split stance right there to support that back. You're going to pull your weights up. Hold, see my bat wings are poking up? Okay, hold those bat wings up. Then you punch your arm down. One, then the other arm. Right here. You can switch your feet at any time. Bat wing rows. Keeping so that when you're resting, the arm that's not moving, it's not hanging down here. It's holding and engaging right there. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay, so plank rows are the goal exercise, but if we need to modify it to a battering row, that's our modification. Third exercise in that first round, mountain climbers. Hands over those shoulders, not hands over those shoulders, shoulders over those hands. All right, belly button pulled in, nice strong plank, just driving those knees in and out as quick as we can. If you need to, you can put your hands up on a bench. That plank position, still driving those knees into our chest. Okay, not this. This is a waste of time, don't do it. Pull those knees in, right here. That last exercise is designed to get that heart rate pumping. If you have the space and the weather is great and you're outside, instead of the mountain climbers for that last exercise, give yourself, 30 to 40 yard sprints down and back, okay? So keep that in mind, depending on where you live and where the weather is, take it outside and get yourself some sprints for that third exercise in place of the mountain climbers. Okay, so we've done our 60, 45, 30 of those 3 exercises, so now we're gonna take it to our core. Plank hold. This one is going to be elbows and toes right here. Elbows under the shoulders, belly button pulled in. You're squeezing and tucking the bottom. Everything nice and tight. Eyes are looking right here at your hands or between your hands, not like this. Right here, nice and tight. Okay, 30 to 60 seconds. You can do it. Remember, if you're holding that plank, you start to feel like you can't do it anymore. You have to count at least 3 to 5 more seconds before you let those knees come down, stretch, and then pop right back to that plank hold. All right, your second core exercise, penguin crunches, a favorite one around my house. So knees are bent, shoulders and head are lifted, arms are long. You're reaching for those toes right here so that you have that core engaged, that hollow belly. You're also engaging those obliques to reach for those toes. If you want to increase that range of motion, increase the difficulty, reach under the leg for the opposite foot. Okay, if your neck starts to strain, you can absolutely put those fingertips right here and then reach with your elbows. Penguin crunches. 30 seconds on that. Set your timer 30 seconds. Then you have a reverse crunch. So, reverse crunch on your mat on your back, feet in the air. Head and shoulders can stay on the floor or they can stay lifted. You choose, it's up to you. You're going to take a tiny little lift. You're just pressing your belly button into your back into the floor, stamping the ceiling with the bottom of your shoe. Right there. Reverse crunches. Okay? If you're having a difficult time holding those legs in the air, you can set those feet down right here and then work on pressing that belly down. Squeeze, come tuck your hips, squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze. Right there. That's a modification for those reverse crunches. Okay? Again, 30 seconds on the reverse crunches. You can choose to do those core exercises just one time through or 2 times through. It's up to you and what you have time for. Okay, second round, same format, 60, 45, 30, but we're adding different exercises. Okay, the first one is a reverse lunge, the serving bicep. Reverse means we're going to step backwards. We always start with those feet hip width apart, shoulder blades rolled back. Serving biceps, you're going to go ahead and keep those elbows right here at a 90-degree angle the whole time. So you're going to step back into that lunge and serve those weights out right there. I grabbed my heavy weights today, so I'm going to show you the modification. You can just hold on to one weight right here with both hands. Serve it out. So as you come in, we close the weight here. We don't drop it here. We just keep it that 90 degree like we're holding a tray. We serve it out as we step into that lunge. Okay, here in our lunge position, our knee is right over that ankle. Okay, back heel is lifted, hips, knees, and toes, everything are pointing forward. Reverse lunge with a serving bicep. Okay, second exercise. Captain Morgan's. Weights in your hand, arms overhead, right here. One arm at a time, bring it to that knee. Right here. Pull that knee to the elbow, elbow to the knee, alternating right, left. Okay, the last exercise again. The exercise designed to get that heart rate up. We have skaters. So you're going to pretend, I tell my kids' fitness classes, I tell them to imagine there's a big mud puddle right there. They have to jump over that mud puddle. Jump and reach. Jump and reach. You're going to leave that other foot up as you get that balance and push to the other side. If you want to increase the challenge, you're going to reach for that toe, whoop, as I lose my balance, with that opposite hand. So reach, you can see, gotta get that balance in there. Engage that core. Skaters, okay? Again, if you're outside, you have the space and the weather is nice, instead of doing skaters, you can do side shuffle, down, 40 yards, side shuffle back, and do that one instead. So it's up to you and what you have available. So that's round 2. Okay, after you complete round 2, 60, 45, 30, you're gonna go back to those core exercises. Plank hold, penguin crunches, reverse crunches. Okay, last round, 3 exercises. The first exercise, we call it a curtsy squat. Sometimes it's also called a cross back lunge. You can do this exercise holding weights in your hand or no weights, it's up to you. I'm gonna grab my weights. Again, shoulders roll back, abs engaged. Hips, knees, and toes facing forward on this one. It's really easy to kind of get a rotation. That puts a lot of torque on the knee and the ankle, so we want to keep it facing forward. Just going to cross back, sit down in that curtsy. If you want a little glute squeeze right there, lift that heel. And then other side, squeeze, step, cross, squeeze. Again, as you cross this leg over, don't rotate here. You want to stay square to the front. Sit in that little curtsy, squeeze. All right, curtsy squats or cross back lunges, whatever helps you remember. All right, second exercise, push-ups. Nothing fancy. Here, we talked about it before. Shoulders over those hands, belly button engaged. The closer your feet are, the more difficult it is. So you choose. If you want to have those feet open, you can take it to your knees if you need to, but make sure that you're not pushing your bottom back. I think it's really easy to get right here, and again, this is a waste of time. I'd rather you put your hands up on a bench or a step, bring your chest in line with your hands. Okay, not here, right here. Push-ups. And your last, but definitely not least, exercise. This final round are burpees. Yes, you can do them. Yes, they're incredibly effective and wonderful exercise for you. So the full progression is squat down, jump out, add that push-up, jump in, jump up. Okay. Of course, if you've just done a round of push-ups, you may not want to add that push-up in the bottom. It's up to you. Squat down, jump out, jump in, jump up. Okay. Or squat down, walk out, walk in, stand up. You can also use a bench for this one. Squat down, jump out, jump in, jump up, squat down, walk out, walk in, jump up. You choose, okay? 60, 45, 30. Incredible interval workout, working head to toe, all kinds of exercises. You know what? Maybe you like this format, but you have other exercises you like, swap them out, put in the ones that you enjoy, all right? Make it happen. Have a great day.